Are you engaging in spiritual dissonance? Let's find out. Hello, if you don't know me, my name is Liz. I'm an intuitive psychic medium. And here's a truth that we don't talk about enough. Your ancestral lineage and access to ancient wisdom are specific to this lifetime. They don't automatically carry over from one incarnation to the next. You are not always born into the same bloodline, culture, or soul contracts. In this life, your ancestors are tied to your current DNA, your current body, your current roots, and your current lived experience. So whether your lineage is African or indigenous or Asian or Celtic or anything else, that's the energy that you are meant to work with now. And look, you might feel drawn to other ancient traditions from past lives, and that resonance can be real. But unless it's been intentionally braided into this incarnation, it is not your active lineage. In other words, it doesn't matter who you were in a past life. It has nothing to do with why you are here now. Sometimes people reach for practices outside their lineage because they feel more magical or more mysterious or more important. But that often leads to spiritual appropriation and spiritual dissonance. It's not always intentional, but it is a form of spiritual bypassing. You are here right now to work with what your soul chose. Your true spiritual power doesn't come from what's exciting. It comes from what is inherently yours. Every life has a soul curriculum. You came into this one with specific contracts, familial contracts, cultural contracts, karmic contracts, and energetic contracts. And you may have been a priestess or a healer or a mystic in another lifetime. But this time, you were born into a new lineage carrying the gifts and wounds you're meant to work with now. If I see one more video of somebody saying they were Mary Magdalene or an Arcturian, when you ignore the curriculum that you are supposed to be working through in favor of some more glamorous past life that you perceive, you risk staying in escapism instead of real growth and evolution, which is what you came here to achieve. Your soul is eternal, but it shapeshifts. Each life you come in with has a new identity and purpose and path. And not every life that you have lived was on this planet. So assuming your past life roles or knowledge should guide your present life can actually create huge spiritual dissonance. You want to let the past inform you in terms of the lessons you're here to learn now, but let this life lead you. When you ground into the wisdom of your current lineage, your current body, your current ancestors, you come into true alignment with who you are. You stop chasing that mystery or that perceived glamour, and you start embodying healing. The ancestors that are walking with you now are the ones who prayed you into being. Their wisdom is already in your cells. You don't need to borrow from your past existence. You just only need to remember who you truly are. And who you were in one past life does not embody who you are. Even Yeshua and Buddha were only those humans in one past life. Remember that you are a multidimensional soul, but you are also a very specific human in a very specific body for a very specific reason. I cannot stress this enough. To walk in power is to root where your feet currently stand. Your strength doesn't live in who you were. It lives in who you are now at any given time. If you have a question about past life, present life, future life connections, please leave it for me in the comments. Join me when I go live on TikTok. Please follow me on Instagram. And if you want to know more, follow for more.